Justin, what did the Pro Bowl selection mean to you?
Meant the world to me, honestly, just because I've been working so hard for it. Goals that I set, personal goals, and and just it's not just about me. It's about the people I do it for. So for me to be able to do that, especially for the people I do it for, especially for the ones that's not here, it was just like a pride inside, man, just because I know that they proud of me, and I work hard just to make them proud. So it was a blessing.
How did you find out?
I found out when we had like a team meeting before the day before it came out, and they told us and stuff. They told each guy, and it was crazy, man. The whole moment and everything. Wish it got recorded, but I know it's a memory that I won't ever forget, just because I was kind of surprised to get it, because you necessarily never know. But I had a good feeling, but it was all in God's hands.
You had an interesting journey throughout your career. Just talk about that and just what it finally meant to get that nod, especially in the circumstances.
So I was actually kind of decent in college in special teams, but it's not necessarily, you can't pretty much rank and all that kind of stuff. And then once I got in Houston, I was a premier special teams guy, undrafted, and I was actually a wide receiver there. And I remember when I got cut, Bill O'Brien was like, man, you can be like one of those guys. Like, you can be like a real special teams guy, like a Matthew Slater type of guy. And something I took to heart. So once I got to New Orleans, I knew exactly what I was there for. They switched me to defensive back. And they said, man, go be a beast on special teams. And each year, I didn't even know that, about the Pro Bowl or anything like that necessarily my rookie year, because at that point, I just wanted to be on the 53-man roster. I didn't necessarily care about no accolades. I just wanted to play and show that I could play in this league. So once I was able to, get around that, and then, be around that team, be around winning, and, other guys was going to the Pro Bowl, I set that as one of my goals. And, fell short years. And, honestly, I can honestly say that, man, it's like better late than never. I'm glad that it happened for me. And and even then, I'm glad it happened now compared to then, because I appreciate it that much more, just because I had to go through so much to get it. So I'm very appreciative.
When you said you wish it was on video, what was your immediate reaction when you saw it?
It was just I was nothing I could say. What I'm saying? My teammates was hyped for me, and I was just like really just lost for words, because it was just like, wow, like one of my dreams actually came true. It was like I didn't get that feeling of being drafted. I didn't get that call and like, hey man, we come to get you or anything like that. And I haven't gotten a championship. I haven't gotten a national championship or a state championship in high school or a Super Bowl just yet. So it was just like a personal championship, and I don't want to blow it out of proportion like it's just the world or anything, but it's just like, sometimes we just write goals down and you actually go work and go get them, and, and they come true, man. It's, not necessarily a pat on the back, but it is, just because, it's not something easy.
How cool is it for you knowing that you got the fan vote, and then the players and coaches, like back that up and got you in? I mean, you got it from basically all three.
Yeah. It's a blessing, to get that type of recognition from my peers and the coaches in this league. Is, it's second to none, because this league is so hard. This league, NFL stands for not for long, and you learn that, even in the process of just trying to get into the NFL, and just to see how my peers and the coaches felt about me was like, wow, it was truly a blessing, a lot of respect, and a lot of respect to all those guys too. And, to my teammates, man, I wouldn't be here without them. I'm only one guy. It's 11 of us on the field, so I always got to give praise and thanks to every single teammate in this locker room, whether they're here now or not, just because I wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
You kind of touched on this, like how tough it is, but you're being a special team. Like people know the quarterbacks and the receivers and the guys who get sacks, but the special teamers, people might not know, and they might hang on guys' names who they know over the years.
No, absolutely. And it's funny that you say that. I honestly been waiting on this moment all year. I'm not, like you said, offense and defense, they get a lot of the recognition. There's no knock on any of them guys, because they deserve it, especially in this locker room. But just like all camp, all season, like I've been walking past this all year, and you know, I was like, man, I'm gonna make them want to put me in front of there, you know, and I literally, like, I got my motivation from y'all. Like, I'm that type of guy, let any little thing motivate me, and the simple fact that, you know, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't called to talk on any day. I was like, I'm gonna make them want to talk to me, and that's just something that I put in my head, and you know, each week, I'm like, I'm gonna make them talk to me. I'm gonna go get what I want. So that's, you know, a blessing.
How much do you think about your mother?
Man, every day, all day, every second, man, and she know that's who I do it for. Like, you know, I was fortunate enough to go see her at the cemetery for Christmas, man, and you know, like, you see the smile on my face. I haven't been able to see my mom on Christmas in years, and she's not even here, but she's still here. So it's a blessing, man, and I was able to go tell her the great news, tell her still a lot of stuff that, you know, within this season that I have my goals, you know, and obviously team goals and stuff. So it was great to go talk to her and everything.
What would you think she would say about your accomplishment?
I know she'd be proud. She'd tell me go do it again. You know what I'm saying? My mom was always the one who had very high standards for me, and, you know, we don't just be okay with just, you know, just that. You know, it's so much more stuff out here to go get, you know, even within the season, you know, but it is, you know, Pro Bowl is a huge accomplishment. You know, some guys never able to get through that within their career because it is, you know what I'm saying, the top guy at the position and stuff. So it's an honor, and every time I walk out on that field, every day I'm representing her all the time, every time.
What makes you a Pro Bowl special teamer in your mind?
The way I prepare, the way I work, very detailed and everything. Feel like I'm a leader. You know, I stay on guys. I want the pressure on me. I know we had a few mishaps this year, but I'm always put that pressure on myself. I'm that guy, and it happened this year, and you know, I'm not even gonna bite my words. Like I wanted that last punt to be against us versus New England. Now, it's unfortunate that it happened the way it did, but I'm still the special teams captain. That I want that play. I want the coach to lean on me when it's time. And like I said, we fell short sometimes this year, a few times, and you know, it's all about the next game. So you can't necessarily cry over spilled milk. Just got to keep it pushing. But I believe I'm a special teamer, man, just because of the way I play, man. If you cut on the film, and you know, statistics can get screwed a lot, you know, but if you cut on that film, man, you're gonna see 34, and that's like not saying that in a arrogant way or anything. That's just like the film is the film. Like the eye in the sky don't lie.